Hello everybody, this is Mackie. Before we get to these predictions, I wanted to say a huge thank you to I Will Dominate. He's a former player and also a streamer and caster for the LPL, and he's got this niche about how the world's groups are going to be played, all the analysis, the strengths and weaknesses for it. So if you want his perspective, I will link him the group stage predictions below. But it is now time for the main event of Worlds. And oh my god, we got a banger. 8 games tomorrow. And I'm going to predict all of them. I'm going to predict all of them for you. So without further ado, let's get started. First, FDX versus Damwon Kia. This is Khan versus his former employees, and Nubri versus his former employees. And the battle between Cannon and Showmaker, and Tian versus Doinby, the best jungle slash mid lane matchup we ever have in the world. I'm gonna say this right now. This is gonna be a makings of a game of the world so far. This might be the game of the world so far. I think it'll be close. I think it'll be tight. I think it'll be energetic. I think of 30 kills in about 30 minutes, you know. But I feel like the bot lane in particular for Damwon Kia is going to be a worrying issue. I think both these bot lanes are kind of like a worrying issue. But if you told me right now who do I put my money on in the mid lane to win, I'm picking Doiby all the time. His champion pool is incredible. His play mechanics is incredible. He's better than Showmaker in the weight of sense. And I got Damwon Kia to beat FPX. RNG and PSG. Now, yes, I think this is a tricky matchup. RNG looking good. PSG a really great team with Unify, but we haven't seen the PSG team that dominated MSI. That was it with Doggo. I said that in my earlier video. They did it with Doggo. Now they're trying to do it without him, with Unify in the squad. And if he came out against an RNG team that is so talented, so amazing. I mean, the only player that is kind of worrying is Crying. But other than that, I think this team is great around Baron, great around team fights, and their champion pool by Xiaohu is magnificent. Even Gala as well. And yeah, I believe of an RNG win. This is gonna be a contest, but I believe RNG will win. Fnatic versus Life. I mean, yes, okay. Fnatic are chaotic, yes. They don't have much champion pool depth, yes. And I feel like Life Esports are just a really good team, which is a also yes. But Life Esports have to rely on Chovy and Morgan to win. And as great as they were on play-ins, I feel like the group stage are a different beast. And I believe that Fnatic, if they can just, cut their aggression just a little bit, but not too much, but just a little bit against this slow-paced Life team, then I believe that Fnatic will win. So give me the Fnatic faithful for the win. Gen G versus LNG. Oof. Okay, this is a tough matchup to call. Both teams play well. I mean, one team play well in play-ins. The other has some really individual good players. Clid, particular. But I think like Gen G are just like the Korean Rogue. I mean, when the pressure is high and when the expectations are high, they tend to crumble that much. And I feel like LNG has probably nothing to lose. And it's something incredible about Chinese fourth season. Hey, you see Sunin last year, I mean, make it all the way to the finals, and nobody heard about them. Nobody even heard of Wang Feng before he made it to the finals. So it's all about these Chinese fourth seed teams that nobody's even talking about, but can surprise so much and can just, smack any team in particular, no matter how strong the opponent are. And I believe that LNG with Tarzan and Ali, two good players, is going to win this one. Okay. T1 versus David Making Focus Me. This is a matchup between Envy and Faker, two long-standing players with two long-standing organizations. Two players who have been with the org longer than anything else. Faker, the multi-champion, the face of the League of Legends versus Envy, probably like the face of Japanese League of Legends for that time. And I'd like to congratulate LNG Dawn Formation focused me. I'm sorry on becoming the first LGL team to make it to groups. I think it's a wonderful moment for Japanese League of Legends, and I think that will make the Japanese League of Legends scene grow. But despite T1 having their non-cohesion issues and their bot lane issues, I don't see Dalvin Focus me pulling the upset. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe they might pull the upset, but otherwise, I think it's a T1 win. It's a T1 win, and maybe Faker might pop it off. Who knows? He might do it on his ear. 100 Thieves and EDG next. 100 Thieves, pretty good. I think I will dominate said if they dominate within 20 minutes, they win the whole game. It's either you dominate them within they dominate you in 20 minutes or you lose post 20 minutes. And I feel like that's going to be what this game's going to come down to. Can 100 Thieves beat EDG within 20 minutes? But even then, I still feel like EDG is going to win. You can't deny Scout and Viper, two great players. You can't deny the jungler. I mean, I'm gonna tell you the name. JJ, you can't deny him. So you can't deny the jungler. You can't deny the mid laner. You can't deny the ball laner as well. And this feels like an EDG win. I mean, I would not be surprised if upset, but I think 100 Thieves is gonna. I don't see on the world and 100 Thieves are going to beat EDG in probably 20 minutes or more. Team Liquid versus Mad Lions. Mad Lions is the battle of Armad versus Alfari. Two great top laners clashing each other. And I think it's going to be a really, really close game. I think the issue for Team Liquid is that Santorin, jungling, and I hope mental-wise he's okay. And Core JJ is kind of like that Roman support that is fine, but I guess it's a Mad Lion team that even if you give them a 5k goalie, they can just beat you. 10k goalie, they can beat you. 15k goalie, they'll beat you. Okay, not 15k goalie, but they will fight you. They are like a team that is having fun, that are lovable. They're like GTube 2.0 in the Lions costume. And they can hint some games, but not against Team Liquid. Not when you realize that this is Europe trying to become America's dog in the sense. So I got Mad Lions to win. And it could be close, but about 25, 26 minutes, I think Mad Lions will take it. Rogue versus C9, these are the two teams that are likely to get ass whooped by FPX and Dalmon Kia. And I'm saying that for the truth. So winner of this can get at least one win at Worlds. I think, after seeing C9's performance at play-ins, I feel like, I congratulate C9 for actually making the play-ins where you really, really gave everyone, including every single North American caster, including Captain Flowers, aneurysm. So congratulations for that. And other than that, I mean, if one player performed well, one player struggles. If Blabber do well, then Fudge struggles. If Fudge do well, Perk struggles. If Perks do well, Vulcan struggles. And it's kind of like that up and down team that has been pretty much inconsistent for a while. And on Rogue, on the other hand, I mean, when the expectations, like Gen G, are getting way too high, and they feel like, oh my god, Rogue is going to win this, Rogue is going to win this. They are just like a Jenga block. They just fall apart, collapsed. But we know Rogue are good at best of ones. We know Rogue are a slow-paced team that can win you in 25 minutes, or, Rogue time. That famous Rogue time when they got 30, when their, 30 minutes are up and they get absolutely clapped by it. So, if Rogue can, find their way to win games early, before 30 minutes, I think they can win. Because here's the thing. I mean, Rogue has nothing to lose. I mean, look at the group. I mean, look at them. Look at the group. They can't win this group. Their expectations as well. But if they can at least beat one of these teams and at least sneak through, then all right. Incredible. Wonderful. I feel proud of you. But for this game only, I'm thinking Rogue will win this game. I will take Rogue to beat Cloud9. And maybe make a statement for EU so far. So I got like EU 2-0 against North America because EU over NA. But I have hope. I think there's hopium from North America. I think there's hopium for North America. It's just that, well, I think Medic kind of ran out. I wish there was hopium here, but I think Medic kind of gave all of them away. So sorry. Anyways, those are predictions. FPX over Diamo and Kia. RNG versus PSG. Fnatic over Hana Life. LNG over Gen G. T1 over Def and Major Focus Me. EDG over 100 Deeds. Mad versus Team Liquid. Rogue over Cloud9. So those are predictions for tomorrow. And I'm going to review some of them in a quick order. Not in a more analytical way, but how I view the games. How incredible their players are. And how will they improve going into day 2 of this predictions, which is tomorrow, of course. And of course, we got ourselves the spicy game of the day, which is FPX and Diamo and Kia, of course, and the potential upset of the day. Now, I believe that this game between RNG versus PSG could likely come an upset. So I'm going with potential upset of the day. I think PSG have a chance. I mean, I know they have Unified, and Unified is different from Doggo in the way they play, but I believe, and we've seen it in MSI, that they can't hurt RNG in that way. They got the same style as them, and I believe if they can punish them enough, if they can just crack their armor just a little bit and, kill off Crying enough, then I believe in an upset. So I got the spicy matchup of the day to start the world's main event, and I got the upset of the day to just, send the whole day into a little bit semi-predictions to catastrophic Chernobyl levels. So that's it for the predictions. We will see you tomorrow, and everybody, don't forget to be legendary. Goodbye.